Oh, then tell me, Sean O'Farrell, tell me why you hurry so. Hush, your wokel, hush and listen, and his cheeks were all